With 2 gardeners for parents, I grew up surrounded by plants, and as a result, the importance of the science surrounding them has always been clear to me. But as I worked my way through school, I realised not nearly enough people cared about plant science. When we think of where the best and brightest minds should focus their studies, we often think of medicine or law. And rightly so. When doctors save lives on the daily and lawyers uphold human rights, it's understandable where the smartest of us might be directed to subjects such as these. But I want to redirect your thoughts to plant science and why it deserves a spot on that list with medicine and law. While it's undisputable that doctors do save lives on the daily, in many cases it's the aid of plant-derived medicines that allow them to do so. In fact, before we had any major innovations in medicine, human healthcare centered around using plants in herbal remedies. And even with the innovations we do have now, plants still underpin everything we do. Homo sapiens, or modern humans, have always eaten them, and as we developed further, we started using them for building and clothing. And that's just the basics of it. More recently, plant scientists have been carrying out invaluable research that could ensure the global population can carry on living as we know today. Some examples of this research include looking into how editing the DNA of agricultural crops can make them more resistant to disease, able to grow in higher temperatures, and less reliant on fertilizers, all of which will contribute to making sure we can feed an ever-growing population. Additionally, scientists are already utilizing photosynthesis, the method by which plants take in carbon dioxide, as one of the ways to combat climate change. By planting new woodlands, we can reduce global warming and provide habitats for many animals in an act of both conservation and climate change mitigation. Finally, work is being carried out to see how plants can be used as mini factories for the production of chemicals, and in particular, vaccines, which have never been more relevant with the recent COVID-19 pandemic. I think that the way that plant science is taught in schools can often make it seem boring or unimportant. For example, I feel that before learning how plants capture CO2 in photosynthesis, we should learn why the products of photosynthesis are vital and irreplaceable parts of life, from chocolate to chemotherapy to eliminating starvation. I've really only just scratched the surface of the plant science world with this video, but I hope it gives you a glimpse of how interesting and exciting this field of work can be, and that if you can look past the syllabus and into pursuing a career in plant science, you could be at the forefront of a field ensuring an inhabitable future on planet Earth.